And that looks like a fully functioning battleship to me. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get it down here in time to take on the Space Dragon. No, in fact, doesn't look like it, does it? 3 turns it takes. Oh, right, because, yeah, it takes 1 to get to jump gate. Right, so threatening, well, dragon. Failed to steal that. Let's do the automated movement this turn, and as usual, build list. This is the build list this turn. Lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. I think I'm going to buy the gravity generators. I can't really upgrade any ships for a while, so yeah, I guess I'll make them. Not that that colony's ever going to be any good. Arguably a waste of money there, but yeah, I won't ever get anything built without that. Right, this factory here, I'm going to make a jump gate here, I think. Probably need one in this area. So that can go there. What else? That is my main fleet, and as you can see, can't upgrade anything more this turn. So that can head off towards the dragon. And the space factory there probably should head off in this general direction. Tempted to make another jump gate in this area actually. Okay. That bomber, what am I going to do with you? We're into jump gate. 610s. Well, that's making a jump gate. I might as well just leave it there. Right. And battleship. We're just going to get too late. There, too late, sadly. And that space factory. Let's make a military base here. Outpost. Cruiser, could upgrade that. So wow, but yeah, probably don't need to for a while. Okay, end of turn. I don't actually have an advanced colony ship being made at the moment. I could really do with one since
This
it should take out the dragon. I'd be surprised if we can't at this
And now
stage.
the state of the galaxy. Current rankings of diplomatic affinity.
Okay, that is the population. Right, confused me there. Mission failed. Another one deported by the looks of it, and that one was successful. Right, that stole. Gonna have to sort those out in a second. Okay, that's the auto done for the turn. Right, gotta update this. I'm not exactly sure how this has happened, but our disposition with the Bullrathi has gone down this turn, it would appear. I think it may be because of the espionage, or perhaps it's just at the point where he's deciding to go after someone, so he's lowering relations before he attacks, basically. It could be the case. In terms of our military strength, yeah, we're behind, at least according to that. The conquest victory score. Of course, it doesn't actually mean military strength. It's a combination of colony score and fleet score, but it's the best indication I've got of how strong he is. We know our individual ships are better than his from having seen his battleships, but yeah, they could be coming for us soon. So I've got to make sure I can deal with this dragon pretty quickly. That's the current state of the build list, so got a couple in the list of battleships. They're 6 command points each, that's another 12. I actually got a lot more space to grow into in terms of my fleet, but yeah, don't have. Well, I could probably do with a couple more worlds making ships, basically, or really big ships. I'm going to move this fleet up as well. I may actually wait for the battleship, I'm not sure, but I would like to see that battleship, and I'm sure you wouldn't mind seeing a battleship in action against the dragon as well. Okay, so that's moved this turn. That space factory can also go there. And that's it for the turn. I'm not sure how much I need to upgrade all my ships now. It's about 8 grand, something like that, is it? We'll get there. But, yeah. It's going to be a little while longer. Okay, so the battleship just moved in that turn. Cruiser bomber. That cruiser, I'm actually going to move to there. So I can upgrade it in a bit. The battleship can move to there. Probably don't need the transports here, so I'm actually going to move those out. I think that's every single transport I have. Okay. And oh, they're actually in place to attack this turn, and that battleship's going to take a couple of turns, it would seem. I think I'll probably attack it this turn then. Right, what I'm going to do now then is update my build list first. Okay, I think it's time to slay the dragon. I've got an advanced colony ship up. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. That's going to be coming over from Meklar Combine. Going to take a while. I've changed my mind about where the space factory is going as well. I should probably get a jump gate there. It's a really important system. It's the border with the Bulrathi, so I need to get there quickly, more than likely. So, yeah, I'm going to make another one there. Okay, so fleet is ready. No civilian ships, although arguably the mini bombers are. Do I want to bring the mini bombers in? They have one gun. Yeah, why not? Let's move in then and attack. No, I'm not gonna do auto resolve because this is wrong definitely, and they probably will kill my ships. Let's take command. Right, battle at Sawa. I can remember using the auto resolve against an amoeba before, and that didn't go too well, even though it said it was supposed to. Right, okay, it looks like there's a nebula there. Now nebula, as I've heard or read on the Massive Orion forums, they're supposed to affect missile accuracy, or maybe accuracy in general actually, from laser weapons, so I could use that to my advantage possibly. So this thing has got 5 missiles basically, MIRV, ECM, double TM and fast, and that's the fighters, and the rest are bombs, which aren't going to work here. Right, I'm going to take a second out then to get my tactics correct. So I've adjusted all of these fleets to fire at long range basically in a standard line formation, and then I'm going to change them up shortly, apart from the Dragon Arc, which is going to close in the gap and hopefully use its point defense. I want to try out the augmented engines as well, so right click to toggle auto cast on off. Let's try this out then. Well, it looks as if it has to charge up though first of all. Sadly I can't stick that on with a Dragon Arc because I don't have 2 of them. So well actually the mini bombers are racing off, which I don't want them to. Let's have that hold for the time being. Gonna wait to see what he targets first and then put on point defense. I don't have any heavy mount stuff anymore. Probably gonna switch my destroyers to heavy mount guns at some stage. There's a phase of modification tech I haven't got still. That's yeah, right, that's boosted, so that's right click. And he's gone for these, sadly. Let's stick that on then. Okay. And let's press hold position. Should keep on firing, hopefully. Let's come over there with that as well. Right. I think everything's working. His mini bombs are a bit too close, arguably, but right. This has got damage at some point. Not exactly sure how. Point defense fires from any direction, so that shouldn't be an issue. Now, I'm wondering. Right, it looks like they dealt with those good. Haven't been dealt with. Right, let's have that on and that like that. I think we're not actually doing an awful lot of damage again, are we? But neither is he. Down, but they're taking a while. Could close up the gap a bit. This will do. I'm missing a crazy amount. I'm not exactly sure why. Well, longer range, I guess. One reason, but. Lost some ships. I may have done here and not realised it. Hope not. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad damage. Shields are almost down. The mini bombers actually have mass drivers, so they bypass the shields. They've actually done a small amount of damage. Right, his shields are down, it's getting bad. Those missiles just aren't completely bypassing. I'm sure they should be. The Dragonark's in a bit of trouble. Why'd they stop firing there? Right, finally took it out. How many ships did I lose? I didn't lose any ships, good. I thought I did. I couldn't make out where the cruisers had gone to, that front fleet. Right, so one got pretty badly beaten up. That Dragonark definitely seemed to work pretty well, although I'm not sure. Well, some missiles may be bypassed here and there with the MIRV feature. But yeah, that system is now freed up and I can focus now on Bulrathi more than likely. Right, I believe that's it for the turn. Next turn. Took an absolute battering and no shields did. Okay, so we've got another deported spy, which may have reduced relations. Don't know. Right, I've also got the tech this turn by the looks of it. That battleship, I don't actually go there now, do I? Just take that off. And I think all the other auto movement's fine. Okay, tech.
An event requires the Overseer's attention.
This is quite a close decision actually. I wouldn't mind getting some advanced military outposts up just in case the Bullrathi catch me unawares. But the Space Academy is pretty good as well. It lowers the command point cost for those ships. There's actually a scroll there. So scout, civil transport, troop transport, colony ship, frigate, destroyer. The only one there that may be worthwhile, I think, is the frigate for the bombs and maybe the destroyer. The others I'm not so bothered about. I think I'm going to pick up the advanced military outpost. It seems like a defensive decision, but maybe it's... you can argue it's not. The repair will come in handy as well.
Research complete. The Combine has been successfully upgraded.
We also picked up a bigger marine capacity, so is that 6 rather than 4, or is it adding a 6 to make it 10? Probably 6 in total, I imagine. The next tech I'm going to go for then is the Victory Condition tech, the Planetary Stock Exchange. That one is absolutely amazing actually, so I will be sacrificing something pretty big there, but we could do with the income as well off the stock exchange, so yeah.
The Combine
let's go for that
succeeded.
anyway. Who knows, the Bullrathi could be going after that and they may build it first, so I won't need the stock exchange. Okay, I'm going to take a second out to update the build lists. Okay, the build list is updated. I'll quickly scroll through this so you can just see the state of things being done. Right, what next? So I've got my main fleet here. Let's bring them back to the jump gates. None of those can be upgraded. I think I should upgrade that cruiser actually, so I'm going to do that one. Right. I've got a colony ship here. Now, I want to colonize that system, but they're literally absolutely beyond dreadful. So, yeah, look at the production on those worlds. I think I'm going to colonize that one. Not, well, I probably need to buy a toxic pollution building to get it up and going and a factory, but yeah, I'll do it. Right. Okay, so let's get in the toxic processor, which is a bit cheaper, but not an awful lot cheap. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe I should have made the gravity generators on a different planet. Now I'm not entirely sure. Let's put the factory on the list. It's actually going to cost me a lot of money here. Yeah, but I guess I'll do it. Right. That cruiser was upgraded. Let's bring it back to there. And that's it for the turn. Let's end turn. Thinking of a battleship comes in this turn. So I'm going to be bringing my fleet down to Sol Primer. Maybe attacking the Bullrathi. Going to see how things are when we get down there. Right, so we got deported yet again. Trade treaty with the Terrans ran out, so I definitely want to keep on terms of the Terrans. I think I'll do the automated movements. Right, let's have a word with them then. I'd love to
Welcome to the Hall of Cons, alien.
get
What
them
do you
to
propose?
ally, but they're still not doing
Some
this.
things are not meant to be,
By the
I
looks of it.
suppose.
And also, I want them to do that, but I don't think they'll do it.
Some things are not meant to
What's the
be, I
tech
suppose.
situation? Fast missile racks, don't need that. Right, so let's do the trade treaty. 607 billion.
Gratefully accepted.
Does seem to be very easy to keep on terms with the Terrans as long as
Fare
you've
thee
got a
well,
good military.
alien.
If you don't, then they'll go after you. This turn I've got 3 battleships being made again, so hopefully I can get near to that cap, or at least get it to the existing cap, and then increase the cap of course again. So I've got bits of movement left to do. That space factory was newly built. With this one I'm going to bring it to there. I think I'm going to upgrade that station to advanced military outpost. It's near to the wormhole, could, you know, potentially be an issue, so that's why I've made that there. There is a frigate there, isn't there? Should I upgrade that? Can't really afford it though, can I? So no, I can wait. That space factory, I'm going to make a jump gate here, so I need to get rid of that surveillance system. I spent some money on a factory this turn on that newly colonized planet, so yeah, money's really getting a bit iffy. That battleship can go to there, and I've got partial bits of this fleet which I should no doubt bring down, so I think all of those have the best engines. Let's move that to Sol system. 2 turns, wow, okay. And the bomber that's there, do that one separately. 3 turns. Okay, so I guess it was worthwhile splitting them up. Maybe I should do that with these as well. Right, let's center. Could do with a round of mini bombers coming in as well, just in case. Trade treaty with the Darlock expired, so that's pretty bad actually. Money's gone down a lot, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to renew that. Let's do the automated movement. So they're down at Sol Prime. How we're looking here? Maybe catching up. Not entirely sure. Probably am. Okay, let's check out the Darlock then. So they're guarded. They do have a good amount of money.
What brings you here, wretch?
So the Darlock are actually willing to exchange a trade treaty, but they want the advanced military outpost, which I don't really want to give them. They could use it themselves, or even perhaps worse, trade it with the other empires. I have actually taken a bit of time to see if I can trade for something else, and I believe they will actually be willing to
This is more than you deserve.
trade for, well, it looks like the antimatter bomb they want. So
This is
it
more
would seem
than
that
you
sometime you can get them to trade for something else. Not always though. So I'm going to do that trade. It's definitely worthwhile picking up the trade treaty here. It's going to be a lot of money which I need to upgrade my ships. I'm actually recording this part of the video on a different day as well. You may have heard during the last video or two a clicking in the background. My external hard drive has given up the ghost that was in its death throes, so not having too much luck with hard drives this year, to be honest. Right, I've got bits of movement left to do at the end of this turn, and also this is the current state of my production list, which I have finished. Right, my space factories actually have a better engine now, a lot of them, so I should probably upgrade them if I'm able to. Right, there is actually a space factory here, but it can't be upgraded off the jump gate. I'm going to bring it down to this system. Now, if I'm going to go after the Bullwrathy, what I'm thinking is I would really, really like this to be closer, if not ahead. So I may delay a tiny bit longer, although my fleet's nearly coming down here. I might actually pay the Centauri system a visit. There's a space seal there. I'm not sure how many turns it's going to take to jump through there, go around there and back. I could build a jump gate there. Speed things up, perhaps. That might be 10 turns, I think, and then hopefully I'll be ready then. We'll see. Right, so what's left? That is finished making a whatchamacallit there. Let's also bring that down there, then I think this area is pretty secure. That bomber, gonna keep that there then. There's my other main fleet there. I better split these up so that the fast ones are together, if I can figure this out, which isn't actually all that easy. Mini bombers, cruisers. Okay, I think that's the fast ships, so let's move them to there. And the slower ships, which I still need to upgrade, can come in there, so they're getting there slowly. There's another space factory here. Let's bring that to the jump gate. And that looks like that's it for the turn. So, wow, money is not good, but the income's good. Yeah, how much do I need to upgrade then? 4k? 5k? I mean, that's 10 turns plus.
GNN.
I don't...
Galactic News Network.
Oh, wow. This is what I wanted
It is
to
a
hear.
dog-eat-dog galaxy out there as the military might of the Bulrathi Empire battle against the Sakra Brood for control of the galaxy.
A gargantuan space creature has been discovered.
Okay, that's massive news. That now means the Bulrathi are probably bringing all of their ships towards the Sakra somehow. But they don't really have a border, do they? So they're either going through the Terran space, or maybe they're using that wormhole to go there and end there. Which probably gives me the opportunity that I was kind of hoping for now. The Sakra aren't exactly strong, but yeah, if they're getting all their ships in the wrong place, then it's going to be great for me. The one downside is the Sakra are actually willing to vote for me via diplomatic victories, so arguably I don't want them to lose their population, since arguably their population is in effect mine if I were to pay for it at some point, if I was able to win a diplomatic vote. I kind of need all of the Bulrathi population and their population to win via it at the moment. Okay, so they are at war. Right, so it looks like I've got a ton of stuff to update here.